Good morning, first grade. We're going to be going through the vocabulary words for our story, David's Drawing. And our first word is the word began. Began is a form of the verb begin, which means to start something. Pretty soon here, you guys are going to start something new. And that something new is second grade. Oh, man, I'm going to miss you guys. But you'll probably be too cool for me, which brings us to our next vocabulary word. The word cool is something that is fun and liked. Here's Snoopy acting as Joe Cool. Or how about Jimmy Neutron walking cool? There's SpongeBob doing finger guns, which is cool. And there's Jerry from Tom and Jerry walking like a cool guy. Fistful. This is the amount of something that you can hold in one hand. This guy has a fistful of sand. That's all the sand he can hold in one hand. How many of you try to get a fistful of candy at Halloween? Our next vocabulary word is fluffy. Fluffy is something that is light and soft. How many of you remember this scene from Despicable Me? It's so fluffy! Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's so cute and fluffy. Oh, fluffy. Fresh. Something that is fresh is clean and not used. Can you tell which apple is fresh or which tomato is fresh and which is not? Ugh. The vocab word grinned is a form of the verb to grin, which is to give a big smile, like the Grinch or Peter Pan. And I don't really know what this is from, but I liked his big smile, even though seagulls don't have teeth. Hung is a form of the verb hang, to place something so that it does not touch the ground. This potted plant is hanging. It's not on the ground. What do we call this? That's a hanger. A hanger is so that your clothes don't touch the ground. And it's important for us to remember that Jesus was hung on the cross until he died. John chapter 3 verses 14 through 16 says, "And just as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man," meaning Jesus, "be lifted up, that whoever believes in him may have eternal life." And then the classic verse 16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life." Neatly, which means carefully and without making a mess. This room looks very neat, and this one looks like a mess. Our next vocab word is Shiley, which is acting in a nervous and quiet way around people. How many of you, when your mom asks you to say hello to somebody you don't know, maybe you look a little bit shy like this? Or you do something that you're not really comfortable with and you look like this. Our final word is the word sure, which is yes or agreeing with something. Oftentimes in a text message, if somebody agrees, you'll see this emoji, which means, yep, I agree. Well, that's it for our vocabulary words for this week. Happy readings, and I will see you guys later. Stay cool.